Hello. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Steve Acuff. I'm a Marine Corps veteran turned Recreation, Park, and Tourism Administration undergrad, and my emphasis is in urban forestry and natural resources management. But this summer, I'm Ranger Steve, and I'm working for the United States Army Corps of Engineers at the Mississippi River Project Office in Pleasant Valley, Iowa. Much like myself, the Army Corps of Engineers wears many hats and has its hands in many cookie jars, which I'll briefly tell you about. The United States Army Corps of Engineers mission statement is as follows: to deliver vital public and military engineering services, partnering in peace and war to strengthen the nation's security, energize the economy, and reduce risks from disasters. Specifically, the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers has approximately 37,000 dedicated civilians and soldiers delivering engineering services to people in more than 130 countries worldwide. With environmental sustainability as a guiding principle, the Army Corps works diligently to strengthen the nation's security by building and maintaining America's infrastructure. They also help research and develop technology by using their engineering expertise to promote stability and improve quality of life. The Army Corps also maintains America's waterways to support the movement of critical commodities. They provide numerous recreation opportunities at campgrounds, lakes, and marinas. And last but certainly not least, the United States Army Corps of Engineers is committed to protecting and restoring the nation's environment along many of our nation's major waterways. The Corps is broken into 10 divisions, 7 of which fall within the continental United States. The division which I fall under is the Mississippi Valley Division. The Mississippi Valley Division is then split into 6 districts along the entirety of the Mississippi River Basin. Our district is the Rock Island District. The Rock Island District is then managed by different project offices. I work for the Mississippi River Project Office in Pleasant Valley, Iowa. My office manages over 300 miles of river from approximately Quincy to Dubuque. In my office we have an operations division that's in charge of all the maintenance for the locks and dams, and also for maintaining the 9-foot depth of the navigation channel, as well as a natural resources division that oversees all of the recreation sites on Army Corps lands, and then all of its environmental stewardship initiatives. I fall under the natural resources division in the environmental stewardship team. The Environmental Stewardship Team's mission is to maintain and rehabilitate the Army Corps natural areas, primarily for wetland and migratory bird species, then fish, wildlife, and water quality. In the frame of that mission, we undertake a great variety of natural resources management initiatives in our territory. This summer I've helped rehabilitate a dredge material placement site, participated in research regarding the control of invasive species, and conducted forest inventory data collections, and that's just scratching the surface of some of the things I've been doing this summer. The Army Corps' overall mission is to maintain the river channel for navigation purpose. Therefore, they must dig sections of the river to maintain 9 feet of depth. That dug material is essentially placed in some chosen location on the river. Our office worked with the engineers to shape the excess soil into a planting site where we plan to plant hard mass trees in the future. Unfortunately, the dredge material is fine particulate clay materials unfavorable for tree plantings. Therefore, we planted different cover crops like oats, radishes, and turnips to return organic matter to the soil and help reduce compaction. We also planted native prairie plant species in the hopes that they will proliferate and keep invasive species like reed canary grass and Japanese hops from taking the site over. The hope is, within a few years, the site will be suitable for tree plantings. My team is also working with the St. Louis District and the University of Missouri to conduct research on control methods for Japanese hops. Japanese hops have taken over large areas and they literally choke the life out of the native species. And the worst part about it is you can't make beer with it. I spent the last few weeks at remote research sites collecting herbaceous plant cover data at each of our 1-acre research plots, and there's 12 of them. In the coming weeks, I will be utilizing brush mowers and different herbicides to actually control the hops in the sites we're testing. Afterwards, we will go back and inventory each site again to assess if our control methods worked or not. At the start of this internship experience, my primary goal was to use my WIU coursework as a backbone to get practical experience in conservation, different conservation efforts. And my coursework at WIU has helped me really seamlessly integrate with the folks at the Army Corps of Engineers, and to be able to speak intelligently with professionals out in the field, like field biologists from different land management agencies, and help me. And I can also give a unique perspective being an urban forester in a room full of traditional foresters. And then some of my other goals included working on my tree inventory and then herbaceous plant identification skills. And let me tell you that being in a forest all day, every day, looking at trees makes you really, really good at identifying trees, at least the common ones. I could name at least 20 of them, probably from 50 feet out, no problem, just by, you know, the color of the leaves and what I see the bark is. And then lately, during the hop study, I've been having my face in a bunch of different wetland, what you would call weeds, probably all sorts of different species. And it's just a lot of hands-on activities that are really helping me learn a lot better than, you know, traditional textbook would. But all in all, I think I have one of the best possible internships for an aspiring natural resources management student. This project office has gone above and beyond to give me the opportunities and the tools I need to progress further in my professional development. And there's not a minute that goes by that I don't learn a new plant or animal species, its Latin name, or even how to operate a boat when there's barges on both sides of you on the river. And this short video barely begins to scrape the surface of all of the knowledge and experience I've gained and will continue to gain in the coming months, because I will continue to intern with them into the fall while I'm working on my master's degree. So I hope you enjoyed, and this is a little bit of my internship so far. Thank you.